Hello, hello. I'm back with your science lesson. And I know that you remember that we have been learning about what's our big main idea? We've been learning all about planet Earth. That's right. And let's see, we started by learning about resources, things that we get from the planet that make our lives better. We use water, sun is a resource. Um, Trees are resources. We've also learned about our water cycle. It goes up as evaporation, forms clouds as condensation, and comes down as precipitation. I know you remember that. And now we're talking a little bit more about our seasons, okay? So far, what seasons have we learned about? We learned the first one we talked about was the summer. And summer's right around the corner. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited about the summer. Then we talked about the fall. Do you remember what some people call the season of fall? Sometimes they call it what? Autumn. Can you say autumn? That's right. So we've learned about summer and autumn or fall. So now today we're going to talk about which season comes next. 4 seasons in a year. I can name all 4. Do you wanna hear? Let's get ready and say them all. What are they? Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Again, winter, spring, summer, and fall. So in the song that we sing to help us remember all 4 seasons, it starts with winter. So it goes winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall. So what season comes after fall? Did you say winter? If you did, you're right. Let's read what Megan says about winter. Brr, I am feeling cold. It must be winter now. Winter is cold. Most people stay inside to keep warm. The trees have no leaves now, and the ground is covered with snow. Children find games to play inside or bundle up to play in the snow. Now, where we live in our state, which state do we live in again? Not the United States of America. That's the name of our country. The USA, right? But which state do we live in? Florida. Yes. Have you ever seen it look like that in Florida? No, I haven't either. That's one of the reasons why I live here. I'm not a huge fan of the cold. I remember some of you are. We had a pretty cold winter season this year, and I remember you coming bundled up into class with your big poofy jackets and your hats and your gloves. And I think some people even wore a face mask. And I couldn't blame you. And I said, oh my goodness, do you like this cold weather? And some of you said, yes, we love it. And then some of you were like me and you said, no, we can't stand it. So a lot of kids find games to play inside or bundle up to play in the snow. Winter can be dangerous. This is another reason why I live down in Florida where it's warm. Snow and ice make it hard for people to drive on the road. Snowstorms or blizzards. Can you say blizzard? That's what you call a snowstorm. Snowstorms or blizzards can bring so much snow that people can't leave their house. Look at how much snow is covering my yard. Look at Megan's yard. Wow. Has your yard ever looked like that? I don't know. Mine sure has not. So now I'm going to bring you around to our seasons bubble map, and we're going to finish this one up for this season. Remember, we've talked about summer. We've talked about fall. Now we're talking about which one? Winter. Okay, so we just read in our text that in winter, what happens to the trees and their leaves? Can you help me read this? Trees lose their leaves, right? And that does even happen in Florida. A lot of our trees in Florida lose their leaves in the wintertime, even though it's not snowing. So, let's see. Another thing that happens in the winter, no matter where you live, is that temperature changes. Remember? That's why I always like bundle up and wear usually 2 jackets sometimes out to recess, right? Because in the winter, no matter where you live, you're going to get some colder weather. Yes, look, colder and weather both end in ER. What sound does ER make when it gets together at the end of a word? That's right. So I'm going to put colder weather right over here underneath winter. Now, there is an extremely important holiday that we celebrate quite a bit at Corpus Christi, and it's an extremely important holiday in the church. It is the day that we celebrate Jesus's birth. Do you know what that day is? It has the word Christ in it. Did you say Christmas? Ah, Christmas happens during the winter season. Maybe that's why winter is Ella B's favorite season. I meant to ask her during her Star Day presentation, why is winter your favorite season, Ella B? And what is your favorite season? Everybody else, you'll have to think about that, huh? Now, there's also something that happens with animals during the winter. A lot of them kind of go to sleep. They don't eat as much. If they have a den or a cave where they live in, they crawl in there and they just rest until it gets a little bit warmer outside. There's a vocabulary word for that, and it's a big one, and I bet some of you know it. It was not in our text. What happens to some animals in the winter? They hibernate. Yes, some animals hibernate. Can you say the word hibernate? So that's something that also happens during the winter season, okay? If you would like to go above and beyond, and you have some writing paper handy, and you haven't written very much today, you can write about your favorite winter activity. It could be one of these, or it could be something else. Now, I know we also had our reading lesson today. That's why I am going to let this one be optional. Do you know what optional means? It means that you don't have to do it, but it would be a good idea maybe if you did. Okay, but it's up to you. I know that this learning at home stuff is tough. So if you're up for it and you need some extra writing practice, you can pause the video and use our bubble map to help you write about your favorite winter activity or just your favorite thing about the winter season. Okay, guys? We only have one more season to learn about. Ooh, which one? Spring. That's right. It's actually the season that we're in now. So we kind of went a little bit backwards, but that's okay. I will see you later on. Have a great rest of your day. I miss you all. Bye.